Someone has just made a comment that when I did the Sunbeam handheld stitcher, which this isn't, I was more reviewing the quality of the Sunbeam and not how to actually thread it. Now, some people may not have a problem with the Sunbeam. Mine broke after a while, but the HandyStitch, which is mine, is very similar. So what I'm going to do is do a quick video on just how to thread it. This one has a lock on switch, on off. That's locked. You pull it back to get it to go. But I'll start at the beginning. With all of these, you have a battery case at the bottom, and you want to make sure that you read the side or the top, wherever they've written the direction of the batteries facing. This one is negative, positive, positive, negative. I have seen others that are different, so just make sure you read the inside. So you put in your 4 AA batteries. Now for threading, this wheel moves the needle up and down so that you can start a new project, get the needle up. Let me try to move this away. So for threading all of these, you want the bobbin thread to come off the back of the bobbin. Then on each of them there will be some kind of a thread guide above the bobbin. So the thread goes through the thread guide. It then goes to the tension knob, and in between those 2 discs, it then comes around the front of that, which I think you can see, across the underneath, through the thread guide that's on the other side, and then you thread the needle from back to front. Now I don't think I've seen one that isn't threaded like that. And then before you start with any of these, I had one of the HandHeld non-battery operated ones out today and started making curtains with that one. So if yours has a lock stitch, before you take the lock off the on button, you want to take your fabric, whatever you're doing, and put under the needle like that. Now this one, the on-off switch is starting to go on this one, so don't go by how this one runs. So there you've got your fabric in. You've got your thread going through the needle front to back. You have it threaded correctly. It's been a long day. I'm sorry. This switch, like I said, is going, and that's why it's going slow. Now remember, you only have about this deep, that wide, which is about 3.5 inches of fabric. You can only go that deep with one of these. But to make most clothing and hems and things like that, you only need to go in 1/4 inch. So they are very versatile. The problem I had with the Sunbeam was the looper. Inside here is a little hook type thing that moves back and forth, and if that goes, then the whole thing won't work. But as you can see, like I said, the on-off switch is going on this one, so it goes slow, fast, but it still sews. So there is the basic threading on a battery-operated handheld stitcher.